You can almost feel it in the air. Fall is on the way, which calls for a few upgrades to your closet, I say. Studio 5 style and fashion contributor Emily McCormick is here to help us out there. Today we are focusing in on your 5 favorite fall fashions. I said to you earlier this morning, this is one of my favorite conversations of the year.
Oh, 100%.
Like, bring on fall fashion, right?
I love fall fashion, and there is a good reason for it. It's because fall fashion is superior. I mean, it is completely superior to any other season, and there are a few reasons for that I'm going to tell you because I was thinking about it this morning.
Give it to me.
Why do we love fall fashion so much? And I think the first reason is just women are more confident in fall fashion. It's not the skimpiness of summer.
Right.
And it's not the bulkiness of winter. So it's this kind of like in between where we are the ones who make fashion kind of like a body conscious issue. But really it's not about that. It's about an expression of ourselves. And we get caught up in some things like budget impinges us, right? Like we have problems with lifestyle. Maybe we just had a baby or we're retired and I'm only wearing sweats, you know, like that's just where I am. But I feel like that. And then the other thing about fall fashion is the pieces are just interesting. The colors are great. They're strong colors and there's more clothing and I like clothing. So there's just more of it.
Give us more. All the options. It's the style sweet spot, basically.
It really is.
Okay, and I know it was tough for you to whittle it down to your favorite 5. There is a lot out there, but you've done it with a purposeful eye. You've kept our budgets in mind, and you've also kept the real woman in the front of your mind too, like who could really wear these trends.
Yeah, because there are plenty out there that you're thinking, I'm never gonna wear this like feather vest. No, I have no events that will work for that.
Here's what we can wear. Let's jump in. Fall fashion trend #1 that you love, pants with some flavor.
So this is the best thing since sliced bread because it is really mixing it up for fashion. I mean, we are taking like the standard issue in fashion is to have a shirt that is really your statement piece, right? Not this season. This season it is pants. Pants are, and they are all over the board. It's not just a skinny jean. I mean, we are seeing these like cropped pants that are heavily patterned. We've got like these big baggy pants that come into the, like a jogger, but like exaggerated. And then these bell bottoms that are just out of this world.
I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know about the bell bottoms, but those middle joggers with like the tie detail at the cuff, amazing.
So fun. And these are clearly extreme examples, but people can find a toned down version of these. And it just gives women so much flexibility. So you take the pressure off the top, go simple on top, and then you get these like outrageous pants. And it's just a really fun look, a really fun statement piece for fall.
And patterns, pattern pants.
Patterned. Okay. Patterns are everywhere. And you can see it, just grab one of the colors from the pattern to put in your top. More adventurous people can do like a graphic tee or just something else. But really, it's a pretty simple wear. Just shift your focus to the bottom and treat it like that's your shirt. I mean, like the way that we're used to thinking
Here's
of that.
why else I love this piece. You only need one, right? That could be your pant for the season, and you work it hard.
You work it hard. You work it as hard as you can. You can't wear it 4 times a week, right? Because everybody's going to like recognize it.
Sure.
But just pick and choose your events and wear it to those, and it's going to be, it will get you.
I love when I see a flicker in Emily's eyes. She's like, we only need one. I hope my husband's not watching because I could use a couple of those pants. All right, next on your list, striped sweaters.
Okay, striped sweaters. So this is kind of a practical thing that I think women really get into. We all love a sweater. Everybody looks to sweaters for fall. But this season, the big thing, the trend with sweaters is stripes.
Aren't we scared of stripes?
Stripes can be intimidating, especially when they're horizontal, which they practically almost are, except for your shirt today.
I've got you some vertical going on today, but here we're looking at horizontal.
Here we've got these horizontal stripes. And what you can do is think about the bulkiness of the sweater and the size of the stripe, because those things will kind of affect how you feel in it. But go for a lightweight sweater. Really, you're seeing some very, very lightweights that are worn almost as a shirt. The bulkier you can wear if you're going like smaller on the bottom, right?
Okay.
So don't be afraid of the stripe. Another idea is to layer it with other things. Use it as a layering piece, so throw a blazer on top of it or a jean jacket, something else to like.
Does the size of the stripe matter? Is there a proportion to be thinking about here?
I love a big, bold stripe. That is always my preference. But I think if women are body conscious or feeling nervous about doing a horizontal stripe, go for the thinner one. That will be a little bit more flattering.
All right, let's talk about the Pioneer blouse.
Oh, I love these.
I like the sound of this. Let's see it.
You know why? It's because we are West Coast people. We're Westerners.
We're
and look at these
pioneers
blouses.
at heart.
Yes, we are.
Those are pretty.
We'll pull up our heritage for this piece. I love these. So there is a big variety. You can get pieces like you're seeing with the blue piping, the little lace details that come down the center. You can get pieces that are more neutral, like the white one. And these are kind of all over the board, but I love them because they are a statement and they're really, really feminine, but they have a little bit more detail that keeps it interesting, keeps us like engaged in it, as opposed to the striped sweater is great. It's great for basic everyday, but when you're looking for a piece that's kind of fun and has a little bit of personality, this is where you want to go this season.
Would you say this is the the evolution on the flare sleeve, the
yeah,
bell
absolutely.
sleeve that we saw in spring.
So we're taking that feminine blouse and we're just like repurposing it by putting it into a Pioneer.
With more detail.
Yes, I love it.
Bring on the
Yeah, isn't
detail.
that darling?
All right, I'm tapping the brakes on this next one, but I know you'll sell me. I know you've got a vision for me.
Let's
I'm
hear it.
putting my fashion trust in your hands because I saw
I'm on it.
tube
Give it to me.
dresses on the list.
Tube dresses. Okay.
What?
Here's the thing. Actually, Brooke, I am going to validate you a little bit because I hesitated to put this in there. The thing is, a tube dress just generally is not a flattering piece.
What is a tube dress? Let's
Tube
define
dress
it.
it is exactly what it sounds like. There is no variation. Is a straight up down piece of fabric that's seamed at the sides.
Okay.
It has no detail, no extra patterns, no extra cuts, nothing that makes it
But
kind
it's
of.
the silhouette. I was thinking tube top.
Yeah,
but
no.
Okay,
It's a silhouette. So it's two pieces of fabric essentially stuck together.
Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better.
Okay, so the truth with this is that it is not overly forgiving. So as a woman, I would really think about like layering this. We may leave this trend in the arms of our teenage daughters. That might be where we end up with this one. But there are some fun pieces, and they've done some things to kind of swap it up this time. It's not the 80s tube dress where it's just, straight up and down, cap sleeves, whatever. We're seeing some of the flare sleeves. We've got some detail at the neck. We have turtlenecks, which are also hot this season. So a couple things you can do with this. It's really kind of an elegant piece if you can find a way to incorporate it.
Church, weddings.
Yeah, church, weddings, lunch with friends. All of these things will work great for this dress.
Okay, I do like the detail and the interest. Fall fashion, very interesting.
Fall
All right,
fashion.
the wide leg crop pant rounds out your fashion hit list.
Yes, and this I know is a big departure from where women have been. It took us all, a decade to tuck ourselves into skinny jeans?
At least.
But almost everybody got on board, and I know that we all had this pause thinking, no, I can't do the skinny jean. And so now, unfortunately, now that everyone's adopted them, it's time to move on.
Okay.
So leave those skinny jeans in the closet this season. You don't totally have to.
She
There's
said
still a
it
place
so
for them.
politely and so kindly that we can't be mad about it.
But really, this is where we're going this season. It's these wide leg cropped pants. And they are funny. Women hesitate on adding bulk to the bottom. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But once our eyes kind of adapt to seeing that difference in the silhouette of how we're dressing, then I think women will have a lot of fun with these.
And of course, asking for a friend. Does the mom pooch have a place with the wide leg crop pants?
Yeah, for sure. You know what? Here's the deal with those is that most of them are higher waisted, which is primo for women in that position, 100%, because it's just kind of covering everything.
It's just there. I'm
It's
getting
looking
excited
good.
about this. I'm feeling this. My favorite, probably the Pioneer blouse. Your favorites?
Oh gosh, the pants with flavor.
I knew it. I knew that's where you would land. Awesome. We are going to post Emily's style boards for you on our website and on our social media pages. If you want to get that dose of inspiration, you can scroll through there. And thanks for getting us pumped up.
Yes, absolutely.
You hit it out of the park every time.